Hey guys, my name is Akhil and welcome to btech Career YouTube channel. So in this video, let us see one of the interesting assignment that I have posted recently. Like if you go to our videos and there is a assignment which I post regarding the ReachInBox assignment. So it's around 15 minutes video. So those who have watched this video have contacted me regarding the assessment. Yeah, okay, let me pause. So I have told what are the technologies that you need to do and what is the assignment that you need to do in this video, and they have given the figma files, how you need to design the entire website and the api calls also. Okay, so I have explained what is that, how we can get the data and like. But few people really they are in an enthusiastic mode to learn new things. They have contacted me regarding the how to call those endpoints. So basically the people know the tech stack but they don't know how to call an endpoint. So that's the thing we'll be looking at here, and also I'll be giving the code. Okay, so for the assignment I'll be showing the how the output is. Okay, don't worry, so let us deep dive into the video. So this video is entirely on the reach inbox assignment. Okay, let me close this video for a second, and here we go with the assignment document. So this is a document they have given and I have gone through everything, and the figma file and the api documentation. So if you go to the figma file, so they have given to design this home page. This is a home page they have given: reach inbox, create an account, gmail, create an account and sign in. Okay, and then they have given few screens that we need to develop. So this is the home page should look like. Okay, and then these are the icons, and if you click on that icons, this should be the next page should look like this, like inbox, what are the emails that you will get. And then in case if you click on this email, it should show what is the email body and stuff like this. Okay, and this is the static part, lead details, like your details. And then this campaign name, which means like the when you have opened this, when they sent mail, so and so. Okay, and in case if you want to reply to any of the text, like reply button here, if you want to give any of the reply to the threads, you can directly open that. The dialog box will be opening as the google account, and then google compose button, and you can do every stuff and click on send, it will be sending. And there is another button called delete. In case if you want to delete an email, you can click on it and it will be showing a confirmation box, cancel or delete. In case if you delete, the email will be deleted. And we need to implement the this, what we call, toggle button to change the background to light and dark. Okay, sometimes really lack of words. Okay, so everything is easy, bit easy. So but what I will tell you is like, so when you open this postman, so this is the postman link, this is the api documentation that they have given. So most people are worried like how to call this endpoint. Okay, that's the question many people have asked me. Bro, they have given the endpoint, but I don't know how to call this endpoint. See, basically, you need to have a clear understanding of how you need to run a postman before. So, what's the postman? Postman is an agent to call your endpoint when you run a certain server in your local. Okay, so in case if you give any route, so when you enter into this node.js mvc architecture, so we'll be calling this as an api endpoint. Okay, and this endpoint has a certain parameters called thread id, which is a path parameter. So there are two types of parameters, which is path parameter, which will be placed in the url, and there is another parameters which will be giving internally. Okay, I will be explaining this api format in next videos. Okay, just for time being, just understand the concept which I use, the vocabulary which I use. Okay, so this is the link they have given: API Slab unbox message thread one. Thread ID is nothing but here you see they have given two. Thread ID two means in case if there is a delete operation that you need to be performed on the API REST API things, so it should show a message called delete message, email deleted successfully. Okay. Likewise, they have given list of all mails, on drive thread, delete email thread, reset button, reply mail, and Google sign in options. Okay. Okay. All good. Akhil, you have explained this all things in the previous video also. Now what should I do? Question. Okay, so before you deep dive into this, so they're simply given like this is the endpoint they have given and this is the response. But actually we need to check how the response are coming. Okay, so what I'll do, I just click on run in postman button on top, and it will be asking for postman for web or postman for desktop. I'll use postman for web only. Now what this do is like it will be fetching all the endpoints from this url to the postman collection. So you can impose to my workplace as I previously did that. I will be directly going to my workplace. Okay, so for your sake, click on my workplace and click on import. Now these all endpoints will be imported to into your inbox, which is into your postman. Okay, all imported. So this is a postman. I have this. Okay, let me remove all this. So where is delete? So these are the previous thing which I did. Okay, so let me delete all those stuff. Okay, so you have imported the entire APIs into this Postman, web Postman. Now what you need to do, you need to check all these fields. How you can check? So this Google front-end API, this base URL is nothing but the unresolved variable. Later you will be getting. So I didn't select the environment. First of all, you need to select your environment. Okay, the environment is protection environment. Okay, click on protection. See, now you the base URL has been highlighted. Okay, so now you got the base URL like http iring.region box xyz API size v1, but before we didn't get because we don't have a selected environment. If it is a no environment, then it will be showing like unresolved variable. But when we click on the post production, okay, so we got the variable. And in case if you click on uh, Google sign on, now Google sign on is nothing but Google SSO. It will be creating a bearer token for you, which is nothing but the access token to enter into a website. Okay, for this, uh, you're unable to log in. So now when you go to preview, so it's simply saying like sign in with Google. You can give your email address and then you can sign in gmail.com. So it won't work here in Postman. But what you can do is like you can directly create your, don't save. Okay. So they have given this long or dot frontendurl.com. What I do is like I'll go to my Postman document and go to Google sign in. Okay. I'll just copy this entire thing. Okay. Once I copy this, once I go to Google. Okay. See, now a token has been generated. You see token in the URL frontend.com/token is equal to EYZZZ. Some token has been generated. That token is called bearer token. Okay, that we need to take. So let me click on shift and enter. I copied the bearer token. Now what I'll do, I'll go to my workspace and open my OneDrive box. And here you see I'm not putting any my, I didn't sign in into my Google as of now. So if I click on this endpoint, what will happen? It will be showing like you need to have an authentication required. So 401 is unauthorized. You need to log in before you see what is the required, what is the field. Please log in again. Unauthorized error. So what I should do? I should be logging in. Okay, how you can log in? You can log in by using your bearer token. So we got the token, so which means that you are logging into the Google account. Now what you'll do, you go to this authorization. Okay, and in it from parent you remove it and keep bearer token, and then in place of token here you put the entire token which you have copied from here. Okay, this URL which you have copied from this URL, you just paste it from EY and click on send. So now before you didn't get any kind of data, but you see once you have logged in into the Google account, you are able to see the entire data. Like this is a ID and thread ID, so and so mail, so and so. Fine, super. So that's what we need to do, guys. Really, this is a very simple project. Okay, don't worry. And there's one box thread. So I have told that there are few parameters, which is query parameter and which is path parameters. So now we are declaring the path parameter thread ID as value is 3. Okay, once you click on send. Okay, please log in again. I need to keep my login again here, where I need to go to my authorization and bearer token. So you can define directly, but somehow. Okay, so email thread is not found because there is no thread with the ID 3. But when I got the list of mails, I got the thread ID as 53728. I will be copying that. And once I go to my onbox thread, and what you'll do in params, I'll place this value with this value and click on send. Now you see you'll be getting the that particular email's threads. So what are the threads like you send, you receive, and these are the threads that you will be getting. So I have only one thread for that particular email, so I got this thread. Okay, likewise you can delete an thread. So I want to delete the same thread. Click send. So authentication is required, so first I need to authenticate from bearer token. Send. So email deleted successfully. So now you go and select the thread also. What will say is it will be showing like there is no data because you have already deleted the thread. Simple. And likewise, so we have deleted reset. So what does this reset do is like it will be setting all the previous data to the original data. Okay, you have deleted few data, right? So it will be resetting the data and then it will be giving you the original content. Okay, so it will be reset. I think I need to pass the bearer token again from parent. Click send. So reset successful, I think it will be getting. So one box reset successfully. And then this is reply button is like you need which thread you are going to reply. Okay, so you need to pass your thread ID and few content which to whom and so, and in case if you click send, okay, same authentication problem, sorry, do it for everyone, everything. Okay, so email thread not found, so there is no email thread with that particular. Okay, okay, but because we have reset the entire data, so it won't be calling the same threads, right? So likewise email thread not found, simple error. So this is how you need to call your postman. Okay, so don't worry guys, I just came very fast, it was bit faster. But tomorrow is the last date for many people, so many people have contacted me. Tomorrow is the last date to submit the assignment, so I'm just um, making you know how to call the postman or how to design the entire website. Okay, so this is how you need to do. So you need to call your, first of all you need to do call your front end, get the barrel token from here. How you can get the barrel token from here? You just copy this and then you will be getting your barrel token, and then log into your postman, and in the authorization go to auth type, select barrel token and click on the, and enter the your token id and click on send. So you'll be getting the list of emails. Okay, let me have some water, I'll be explaining you further. I don't know, really I really like this water taste. Not the satisfaction level of water, in my college I used to drink a lot of water. For every period I used to drink around 1 or 2 bottles. Really guys, really I used to drink lot of water, lot of water. But somehow I just like the taste of water, I don't know why. So let's come back to the topic. And all done with the postman. Okay, so now what you need to do, simply we got the apis. We need to take one front end stack, one back end stack. Okay, so for front end I have choose react.js, for back end I have choose node.js. Okay, so let me go to the VS code. Let me remove this. So I have created two folders, one backend and another folder called frontend. Okay, so in source I've got components and styles, different login.js and mail thread.js, sidebar.js, mail list.js. Okay, and in app.js is the main file that we need to see. Okay, all done. And then when you go to the backend routes, so these are mail routes that I will be using. Okay, okay, fine. And then controllers, mail controllers, so these are authorization techniques that I've used. Okay, from the backend. Okay, excuse me. So this is the main simple logic for the apis. Okay, now if we run this program, if we run this entire file, how the output will be looking. So I will be terminating the job and start the server. Npm start. It takes a couple of minutes to start the server. Ta-ta. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, come on man, yeah, it's running. So backend is running on the fire port 5000 and this front end should start. Okay, starting the development successfully started. I need to go to this route. Okay, I got the uh this thing. So localhost started. Okay, so reach in box, create an account, sign up with Google, create an account, sign up with Google. So same Figma. Where is the Figma? Ta-da-ta-ta-ta. So same Figma file. So create an account. But in this project I mostly focused on functionality rather than adding some lot of css and stuff. Okay, I didn't do any much css, I just made the components and added the functionality by calling the different routes. Okay, so don't worry in case if you find the entire css different from the Figma file they have given, because I only focused on the functionality rather than the designs. But not in the IT world. Okay, so in IT world it should be as it is in the Figma file. But for the fast thing, I have made the functionality working. Okay, so once you log in, so once I click on sign up with Google, so here you see I didn't add a create an account. Already have an account, sign in. I didn't add those buttons. Just have added sign up with Google. So now also I will be showing the endpoints also, how this endpoints will be calling. So sign up with Google. Once I click on that, what will happen? So this frontend.com will be called, and this barrier token will be taken inside our app. Okay, so that's entirely will be in the backend. Okay, so in the backend I have wrote to navigate to the frontend.com and then get the barrier token. Okay, now this barrier token has to be passed to the each and every route. Okay, to which routes? As they have shown in all these 5 routes, we need to pass it barrier token. So what I do, every time this API is calling, I will be sending that barrier token, which is stored in my local storage. So where did you store, Akil? So here you go. So I've created token and I have stored the value there. So whenever I call an API, this API first thing what they'll do is like, they will be checking whether the token is present uh, in my local storage or not. If it is present only, it will be calling the endpoint. If it is not present, it won't qualify. Yeah, sorry, it won't call the API. It will be showing like 401 or 301, some different errors. Okay, done. So now let us see. So the first API that they have given is list of mails. So in case if I call the list of mails, what are the mails that I need to see according to the Figma? So according to the Figma, here you see. So this is the mails I need to get all inbox, and then this is the mails like Sanjay name, and this is the subject closed op campaign name. So what I did was I initially called this endpoint, and here you see the total mails are two, all inbox, and this is the first mail and this is the second mail. So when you call that endpoint, you will be getting two mails. So that's the thing they have restricted. So if you go to the list endpoint and if you go to the response, here you see I got the two emails. So what I did, from these two emails, I have taken the email address from email, and then I have taken the subject. Okay, and yeah, those two I have taken. So this from here, from email, and then the subject test mail. Okay, same as for this list also, same you will be getting same endpoints. I am calling twice. Okay, done according to the Figma. So what you need to do, you need to call this endpoint. And in case if the user clicks on this any of the email, what you need to do, we need to show all the threads in this section in the middle of the page. You need to show all the threads. Okay. So let's go to my design. And in case if I click on this, I need to show the designs here. You can see the endpoint is calling here 53703 is the thread ID that I'm calling. Okay. So from which API? From, okay, open my general, from one box message is and thread ID. So this is the only no one thread. So one box measures plus thread ID. Thread ID I'm passing it from here. Here I'm passing it from here. So for that particular email, I have through two threads. Okay, let me close this for your fast understanding. Okay, so for that particular email, for particular email, I have through two threads. Okay, this is the first thread. Okay, and this is the second thread. Okay, don't worry, I didn't add any CSS, but in case if you add the CSS, it will be looking just as it is in the Figma. Okay, so I've just taken what is required from here, like name, from like subject, from to, and then body. The same will be displayed here also. Subject, from to, sent at, I, and subject, and then some signs. Okay, and then beside, so this is for the thread one. I can show me for the thread two also. Let me inspect again. Okay, if I click on thread 2, so 53744 is the thread ID, and for this particular email we have only one single thread. Okay, test mail and so and so, simple, done. Okay, all good. And then once go to a Figma, and in the beside they have shown lead details are nothing but our details. Okay, my details. So you are the lead of that particular email, right? So you need to show your emails. So I've fixed that emails statically. Okay, and this activity is based on the threads. Okay, so let me go to my design. So for this we have only one single thread, so I am showing step 1, email send date is equal feb 22. Okay, for in case if you want to check this, so I'll be getting two step email. Step 1 send date is feb 22. Step 2 email, for example, send to 52. Okay, this is dynamically calling from these threads. Okay, and this is static, which I hard coded in the code. Okay, that won't be calling from anywhere. Like you can get this email address from the login section, but not required. Okay, all done. So for till now, how many APIs we have covered? To my, okay, so we have covered login API, we have covered, and then list of all mails covered, and on type thread we have covered. Now we will be see delete email thread, will be seeing looking at it. So once you open this email, so what I need to do is like I need to delete an email. What I will do, I just click on delete. So are you sure your selected email will be deleted? Cancel, delete. So now once you go to this Figma, So are you sure your selected email will be deleted? Cancel or delete? I'll say delete. Okay, bro, delete. I don't want that email. Click on delete. So email deleted successfully. Okay. Okay. So now you won't be able to see that particular email. Okay, you are not able to see, right? So that email has been gone. Okay, simple. So email deleted also successfully done. And then let's go to the endpoints again. So there is another function called reset. Akhil, what is reset? So I have already told you, like it will be resetting all the functionality of the endpoint again, and then it will be logging out you. So here I have a added button called logout. I have added one button called logout. So once I click on logout, so logged out successfully. Okay, so it will be, you will be coming out of the app. Okay, you came out of the app. Now again, you need to, in case if you want to go to sign up, you can directly log in. So same as it is, everything will be called. In case click on that, it will be showing the all the threads. So this is the entire app, guys. So this is the entire app, and there is one thread, one endpoint which I didn't focus much on, which is reply email thread, which is very simple. So but what I want my followers to make sure they code properly. So this is the only endpoint I will be giving to you. I'll be giving the code. Okay, what you do, you just write the reply email code by looking at the code which I have written. So I have, what I did was I have wrote the entire code in a chunk wise manner. So you will be having lot of committed out code in my code, because I will be writing in an incremental manner. So you can use any of the part. Okay, to get the data. So for this reply mail also, I have did a small part, but I didn't focus on much. So for this particular thread, in case if you want to reply, click on reply. It will be opening a one box. Okay, I think I have reduced the width. Tadan, 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 tadan. Okay, so now you can write your reply here, but this is not the functionality that they have asked in the Figma. Okay, what they have asked. Ta-ta-ta-ta. In case if you click on reply, so in case if you click on reply, you need to get this box, this compose box as in the Gmail, but I didn't focus much on this because I want all those four endpoints to be covered properly so that you can write the code which this entire part does. Okay, this simple, you can directly get from that particular email, and you can write some blah 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 there and click on send. Simple. It will be adding to the threads. As simple as that, guys. Very be very easy. And this toggle mode also I have did, but I forgot to add in the designs. Okay, I placed one button above somewhere. Okay, I think the button has been missing. Okay, so you do the toggle button also, or later I'll push that code to my GitHub. Okay, don't worry. So this is the entire what do we call, entire assignment of this reach inbox. Okay, so I'll be pasting the code in the description box, guys. Do check out, and in case if you need anything, just let me know. Okay, and don't worry, I'm always here to help you out. In case if you need any stuff like this kind of assignment job postings and lot of stuff, just do subscribe our channel btech career guide for most interesting videos and stuff. Okay, but do encourage us, guys. We are putting a lot of efforts to make you uh, placed in a very good companies. Most of the people have been placed from our salary. Okay, so just be online with our channel. So have a nice day, guy. Bye bye. Let's catch up in another video. Where is this screen offer button?